like beat down by a cuckoo. I'll admit it.
Oh, no.
I got killed by a cuckoo. What about it?
Oh.
Well, you try it on that hard mode. That cuckoo messes you up. You're not used to the sort of like beatdown he gives out. Like you're used to killing him in about like 10 seconds, and all of a sudden, like he's like standing like 5 minutes of beating on his face.
Sounds like that G rank cuckoo up in me.
He is. It's like G rank. It goes from low rank to G rank all at once.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So all the complainers out there, all the real dudes, and like the reality is that Capcom really just wanted a way to sell more of the downloadable content potions.
Oh gosh.
They're super expensive. It's like I'm paying $1 so I can kill one Bizarrios. Really?
Oh.
Cutscene!
That's a rare occurrence.
It is. Kind of. Not really.
Not really.
No. You know, it's strange. Ever since Kendall manned up.
This is lately.
Manned up, whatever.
Kendall has manned up, and
Kendall has been manned up since he was a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, in the sense of he's manned up to where he no longer knows the term of death and never dies. In fact,
he knows nothing of death.
Yeah, death to him doesn't exist. That guy's
Doesn't exist.
Death wakes up in a cold sweat late at night and goes, Kendall.
Oh my god.
I got respect.
Yeah, but that's inevitable to me.
I don't know if it's just me. I'm seeing some like really weird lag-related glitches. He was supposed to throw a bomb there, and that did not come out.
Oh.
That's okay.
I think I saw him like scuttle it. That was kind of weird, but nothing like too major.
By the way, in all likelihood, I'm going to completely run out of ammunition by the time we get to the Ignactor, but that's alright.
Sorry, you could just like stand there and wait.
That look cool.
Oh geez.
Yeah, he keeps doing his tail swipe, and I don't see any bombs coming out.
Oh man, yeah, he just did like a full-on 360, and I didn't even see it happen. Oh goodness.
Now, Moses, I'm trying to think back. Again, just another reversal of fortune. What questions I asked you on my podcast, and what more questions I want to ask. Okay, yes. Have you guys answered or talked about how the three of you all met?
I think we have.
So, we were in a bar, and Kendall actually didn't pay his tab, and this guy's got to rep him up.
Yeah.
So, me and Conte, we've actually been friends for quite a while, and we saw poor Kendall there. He was just a baby still because
He's an infant.
yeah, who didn't pay his tab.
More Jack.
No!
Kitty card.
Oh!
And it kind of
Oh!
Oh!
Combo.
What just happened? Moses!
And Moses quit the mission.
The hell?
He saw me die and he was like, Kendall!
Alright, well, yeah.
What's happened?
I don't know. I think I got disconnected. Oh no, I know I got disconnected. But I'll be right there. I mean, yeah.
Just gonna edit that out. Just edit that part out. Just edit that. Just cut that. Cut that little snip.
Is this a lot?
Scissors. I'm not sure what you use in Virtual Dub. How is it editing in Virtual Dub? I mean, now that you have to spend about 5 minutes reconnecting.
Actually, don't do any editing in Virtual Dub. I'm sorry, I completely said that wrong. I do editing in Sony Vegas.
Oh!
Yeah, sorry.
You have so misled me. I
am so sorry. I have no idea where you guys are at, by the way, but I'll try and find you. Wait, I found it. I'm already back. Yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and continue with that.
Do we want to do an easier quest? I mean, is that what we need to do?
Yeah, I think we should do an easier quest. That's gonna happen with us.
Listen to you guys.
Man, this is not letting me go back in this town. Yeah. Yeah, so Kendall didn't pay his tab. Me and Conti, we roughed up the bar owner a bit, and we said
the bar owner.
Yeah, because he was actually trying to, get the money back from Kendall because it went down that serious. Kendall was just being belligerent, throwing glasses and mugs everywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking sort of backwards language.
You're speaking.
I don't know about the backwards language.
Speaking in tongues, yeah. So.
At the tongues, it means I was swearing.
But yeah. Actually, how we met Kendall. You know, I think I can't even remember. Kendall, can you remember how we met? Because I know me and Katsu met like way.
I remember. So I guess it was the Unity hunts or whatever.
Oh goodness.
And I saw you around the threads, and I was like, I'll just hit up this Moses guy. Maybe he's not all that bad, you know, over here locking threads and everything.
And you were completely wrong.
I was completely wrong. I was completely. Yeah. It's like, this guy is a butt.
Ouch, a butt? Like, I would prefer to hear an ass, but a butt. That's
a butt.
Even worse.
You're a butt. You're worse.
Hey guys.
You're worse than an ass.
I'm back.
No, but and he responded to me, and I was like, oh my god, this mod responded to me. Stuff's going down. And I was like, oh, so you want to play try? And he was like, oh yeah, dude. Like, and we set it up at the date, and that's how it happened. Friendship flourished from there.
You're such a better person than me, Moses. People ask me all the time to play with them, and I just like completely ignore them. Sometimes I send them a message saying like, "Look, I'm way too busy," and it's true. I'm really busy. I'm always doing stuff.
He's a busy man.
I completely understand that. Like, it happens to me all the time, and like I literally add every single person that wants to add me on Skype, and I also, you know, add them before they add me. That way I can be like, haha, you know, I got the jump on you. Now you can't add me because I added you. So I usually do that first, and they always, you know, I always get requests to play, and I'm always, you know, either doing something else or, you know, like just editing, or maybe I'm playing a different game or something. They're like, oh, you know, come play some Monster with us, and I'm like, oh, I can't, man.
You want to play that Uncharted 2 beta? I know. I remember. I was there.
That Uncharted 3 beta was amazing.
I was a little suspicious. I'm like, what's this Monster Hunter dude doing? Playing other games? But I mean, I'll admit it.
You should have joined. It would have been great. We'd have loved it.
Okay. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
I played a lot of Alpha Protocol, but I know that's like the most unpopular game ever created, so I'm not going to bother ruining your podcast by talking about Alpha Protocol.
Oh, it's too late. It's already happened.
It's happened. It's a good game, and everyone should play it. And it costs like $2. So
yeah, I've heard I've actually seen it, and I thought about picking it up. Like, a friend actually asked me if I played it. I told him no, and then I told him I know nothing about the game.
It's the biggest travesty in gaming history that it got the reputation and sales that it did, because it's amazing.
It's that bad.
Like, all those like little baby games telling you that you've got choice got nothing on Alpha Protocol. Like, you say you want to like shoot some guy in the face, he's dead. In any part of the game he would have showed up, too bad. Dude's dead. He's not coming back. You shot him.
That sounds.
That's Alpha Protocol.
It sounds pretty good. That sounds like, well, yeah. I've been playing lots of Fallout 3 lately, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
You think Fallout 3 is open? Well, I mean, Alpha Protocol isn't very open, but you've got choice. Fallout 3, your choice is, you're going to punch the guy, or you're going to talk to the guy. Choice is, well, you want to punch him, but...
Yeah.
But if you had to talk to them, if it was Alpha Protocol, you'd have a lot of options. So aside from those other games, although I did really enjoy Uncharted, I need to get the second one, because I hear that's when it gets real, right?
Yeah,
second one's good.
That's honestly when it does get real.
It's the only one I've played.
I heard good. That's when it gets real, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But anyway, I'm actually gonna be very rude and completely jump the topic of talking about other video games. And
please do.
So I'm very sorry.
Please do. Go change it. What do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, honestly, I mean, so what are your plans for the podcast? I meyou guys have been obviously doing it for already a year now, because we talked about that already. But so what are you guys' plans on do you guys plan on changing anything up, or are you guys always going to be doing this like the way you are? Or
I'm really enjoying the past 2 months, I'd say, around. There was 1 week at work. I work a lot. I worked like maybe 70 or 80 hours that week.
Goodness.
So a lot of those shifts were third shifts, and so I just had like a whole lot of time to work on one podcast.
That's awesome.
And like maybe 15 hours to really just edit everything. And to me,
oh gosh,
what you have when you have machinima or video podcasts or whatever the heck you want to call them, you have a real opportunity, and especially with the editing software that's out there now, there's really no limit. You know, you can make a full TV show with even just Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. You know, you don't have to stop yourself. And for me, I want to create a podcast that just so happens to be about Monster Hunter, that is on par with like a 1-hour variety show that you would find on any television station. Like, you know, if G4 were like actually like honest with what it was supposed to be about, something that you would be able to watch on G4 and actually be about video games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
And to me, you know, there's an audience for that. There's an audience out there that wants to see, you know, video game content done in sort of that variety format. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, you know, and it's no secret, you know, myself and the people on my podcast, we're not the best Monster Hunters out there. There are innumerable numbers of other significantly better podcasters. Or
Asian players.
Yeah, they're good. They're really, really good.
There's some good out there.
You know, I can't compete with them. But what I can compete with, not skill-wise, is my ability to provide entertainment. And so that's what I hope to do, is I hope to entertain, I hope to educate, you know, a little bit. I hope to have a good time myself, because, you know, that's always 2 hours out of the week where I can just have like a really good time with some friends.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, like, so it definitely sounds like, you know, you have fun with what you do, and, you know, you're very passionate about it. That's awesome to hear, because, you know, a lot of people will start something, you know, like what you started, and eventually, you know, things will really begin to, you know, dole out and, you know, grow really, can't even think of the word I want to use, but
I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Monster Hunter podcast number ones. I get sent every single one of them. People are like, check out my new podcast. This is only part 1, and it's like them and their friend, and like they don't have mics. And they switch axes, and they're fighting like great jaggies. And I'm just like, good luck. Keep doing it. But you know what? Every project starts somewhere, and you're going to encounter so many difficulties throughout your... Oh, wow, I died.
No!
You're going to find so many... Well, I wasn't even paying attention to
It's okay.
You're going to find so many difficulties starting up your own podcast. You know, before we even got one audio podcast out, we had close to like 6 or 7 hours worth of audio recorded that failed.
Oh, no.
You know, I talked for like an hour and a half, and Christian said, "Oh, by the way, I didn't start recording yet."
Oh my god!
I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, didn't know we were doing the podcast." I'm like, "Oh,
Christian."
And so then, like, we did like another recording. It's like, "Oh, the recording didn't work."
Oh no!
We gotta do it again. Oh man! All right, so we did recording number 3, and finally pulled out an audio podcast. And you know what? Within like 2 months, we had like 100 listeners. And most of them were us. You know, everyone starts somewhere, and if this is something you love to do, like if this is really something that you love and you enjoy doing, and you enjoy editing, and you enjoy playing with your friends, and you can like put together something that's like going to be enjoyable for at least you, you know, don't think about what your viewers want. Think about what you're going to do. Because like when I make a podcast, I don't think about my viewers. I think about what's going to be entertaining to Nick, Alex, and Christian.
Yeah.
And if you think about that small group of people, you know, they're probably somewhat representative of the sort of people that are going to enjoy your podcast anyways. I mean, your audience will find you in the end.
Yes. Totally.
And so just keep doing it, keep enjoying yourself. You know, don't worry about subscriber numbers, don't worry about viewing numbers.
Yeah, man.
I mean, for you guys, you know, you're robbed. I mean, you should definitely have your time limit removed. I mean, I guess it's not completely true. I mean, you guys definitely deserve more in that regard, and hopefully you get the subscribers you need, or whatever bizarre metric that YouTube.
Yeah. We actually I read something really recently, and I showed Conti this. Apparently, some guy, like I think this was earlier this month actually, and I'm talking about like maybe the 12th or like around the 12th or 13th or so. Some guy apparently, you know, was able to exceed, you know, the 15-minute time limit. Like YouTube actually removed that for him, and apparently the guy only has like 22 subscribers. And I was like, what?
What?
Why?
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 Why not us?
You guys get a lot of views, and you have a really good amount of subscribers in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
And you've never once had any copyright violations at all. I mean, you don't have any copyright in music ever in your podcast.
Yeah, we really try to stay away from any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, don't mess around with that, because even the videos from LaPlace the Observer that are him dubbing